Hello everyone, Kenty Tiger here with Bengali Engineering and Play. We are back in Space Engineers. We are continuing on in the build of the Battleship. So we'll pan out here just a little to see the Battleship here. So this is, we're working on the aft end here and forward end. So we're continuing on with the let me see. I need the black with the greebling. Okay, that was wrong. There we go. Change colors again. Get the pieces here. Right now, way up here, I did, yeah, right here. I guess we'll do the same kind of a thing down here, I think. So, 9 and a 6. We'll spin this. Alright, so the reality is we do not need to put 3 in, or the 2's in, because we can put in 1's. Alright. I think we're just going to end up with 2 here, which is fine. I'm going to put one there and 1 there. Perhaps 1 there. So we end up with a 1, 2, and a 1. Oh, I need to adjust a little to match top and bottom, or somewhat match top and bottom here. Alright, let's go. Okay, Tiger Orange again. think we'll go ahead and use a 2x window here. There we go. Alright, then we still have a hole there. Well, we know that space pressurized. So we kind of have a hole here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put batteries here, I think. Because I like batteries. That way I don't have just wasted space anywhere. Okay. Not entirely sure why there ended up a hole there. The other thing I need to discover is how to put... that's going to be a challenge. Well, possibly not. But we will have to put a hole right here. And if I am correct, yes. So, and then we will put we'll leave it upside down on purpose, and the reason is that way the indicators are towards the bottom. All right, so transfer to me. Find where these actually are. So this is aft Schiedel. And then, so those will go up here into air vents, off and off. We have battery, and the batteries will go in the, this is batteries aft, and off and off. And what else do we have? We have large gate aft reactor room. Doors, large gates, save, off. Opening everything to the world. Alright, so what I want to do is go aft, all the way aft here. What the heck was that? Alright. Because I want to put oh, darn it. That is in the wrong place. Well, that's fine. Here's what we'll do. And then this becomes so that is an edge connector. Turn that off for a moment. Alright, I think that is what I need. Alright, and then alright, let's we'll fence this guy in much the same. I did it again. I put it in wrong. Alright, so the good news is that's an easy shift. 5. 1, 5, and gate. Alright, so, okay. Transfer to me. These guys are forward reactor room. The question is, air vents. Aft reactor room. Fighter bays. Forward reactor room 1. So, there is one forward, which means this will go. This will be. 3, 2 and 3. 2 and 3. So this will be 2 and 3. Which then goes to air vents off and off. Large gate. So let's go ahead and large gate. So this is forecastle C. We'll turn that off. Large gate. And this is inner. It already is owned by me, so we will save, off, and terminal, and that will do an open for everything. Alright, so now we have an airlock upper, and in fact I think that is the only airlock. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so what I want to do is close and then close, and those go green, and we are filling, which is good. Alright, so we have gas generators, and in fact we only have 2 gas generators, so they're right here. So what I want to do is actually put in 4 more. So I want to put in 2 amidships, and then I would like to put in would really like to move these gyros, but maybe not. Can't really do anything in here. Alright, so we have 2 vents here, which should be fine. Close that. We have 2 vents here, and we have the upper door here. So let me go ahead and so all these are closed. We have 2 vents there. Alright, so the other thing to consider is I want to put the BRS systems in, and I need to have some place to do that. So I don't really have enough. Alright, so let's get a little creative here. So a 5, let's put in a 6, and and 8. Alright, so if we go over here to the BRS system, we're gonna flip this one up on end, and we're actually going to leave it like this. And oh, that's kind of in the way of the door. I think I'm gonna run with it. Alright, so in this case, we're gonna put down, I think, 24. Alright. Transfer to me. Build and repair, which is there. And this is the BRS array forward. Save. Off on the config and off on the terminal. So we should have BRS aft and forward. Alright. Very busy room here. Lock this back up. Open this, which will... Okay, so just testing for sake, we've got all green, so we know this this room does in fact seal. All right. We're going to do kind of similar here, and put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which makes 14, and then, oh darn, I can't actually put... Can't actually put that in. Darn it. And I think I can put one more. One more set here. Yep. Okay, I have no idea how many that is now. Alright, so that's quite a few, and then we haven't even done, well, I guess we did do the ones aft. And ideally would be to have a couple here. Those are close enough. So we have to be within 75 meters. So nothing here. So all of these are all the way forward, right? or all the way aft actually. So having having some of these up here would actually be good, other than should not be a problem. So we'll use that as a marker. So the question mark is everything that's in the hangar bay here. So that's 40 meters. So these guys here should cover everything within the hangar bay here. And in fact everything above, which will be good. All right, so we'll turn this back off. Okay, turn off the HUD. Some crowded spaces, but I guess that's okay. And one of the things we need to do is figure out how to deal with everything up here. Close our airlocks. T and D. This is probably my favorite door in the game. This was done by Darth Biomech, who is no longer doing anything. Don't know if they turned everything over to someone or not, but this, these were good. Well done. I was very impressed with how they were. All right, so door is closed, but we still have apparently something. All right, so these are open. Those are closed. These. And I did want to put. Alright, and I want to put. Alright, 7 oxygen generator and alright, that's got to turn off. So I think we'll face both of these to starboard. So, okay. Transfer to me. Oh, that grabbed a bunch. Gas generator for port. Well, those definitely grabbed a bunch of stuff. Yep, green and green. Good. Alright, so let's put those in the gas generator group. So, gas generators, save, off on the toolbar and off on the terminal. And while we are looking at things, let's go ahead and alright. I have turned off the... I'm not sure what was there. Not entirely sure what happened here. Aft reactor room, which may or may not have anything in it. So there are batteries there, so let me go ahead and put another battery there, and then put an internal block there. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this space did pressurize, which is good. Alright. So we have the forward shield room, which has batteries. So what I want to do is put reactors and gas generators somewhere. So those two are all the way aft, which means putting let's see what is here. Nothing. Alright, let's put, actually put these in the, bulkhead. which is to say right there. So we'll put one right there and put another right there. And if all goes well, those will pull in some material, pull in some ice. Oh, actually they can't pull in ice. So one of the strange things about the gas generators is permissions. So you notice these are empty. The yellow means they're empty. They have power, but they're empty. Because they're attached to a grid that's owned by me, they will not pull anything in. So this is to select everything to be me, and then you'll notice these things go instantly green, which means they've pulled in some ice and they're ready to go. Green is, it has ice, but it is not generating gases. And then when it turns over to the aqua, the cayenne color, then it is actually generating. So these then become the mostly amidships gas generators. So gas generator, I think that's the port side that I put in first. So this is starboard. So these are super gas generators. So they're extremely efficient ice versus gas production. So these, even though in game terms are hideously overpowered, I think they represent a more accurate representation kilogram per gaseous discharge. So given how much gas there would actually be in a kilogram of ice, if you were to take that apart and actually use it, compress it, this is a little more accurate in my opinion. Alright, so gas generators, will go ahead and put these in the gas generator category. So now we have 6 gas generators there, off and off. The next thing we need to do is pull this battery into, technically that's a, oh, sorry, no, that would be aft, because that's in the aft portion there. There aren't very many batteries forward, strangely enough. Not sure why those are that particular color. Right, the other thing was reactors, and I'm toying with how do I want to deal with reactors. So I've got large reactors aft and large reactors forward. In this case, I don't know that I really have any place. Can't put reactors here. Although I could put small backup reactors here, which may or may not be a good idea. I guess I don't really have to put large reactors in. I can put small reactors. So maybe that would be a good idea. I'll put Alright, so that is the port forward. And then starboard, and then let's put it should be one there and one there. Yep. All right. So, oops. Okay. So the first thing we do, Control A and take possession of everything. Yes. Then we should have 4 reactors. So this one is going to be reactor. This is a small. I'm actually surprised those are producing. So this is small, mid port, 01 because it's forward. Let's see, and then this one is 02. One. Starboard 02. And just because I want to see what these guys are, so they're not showing up. There we go. Alright, so that is port side 01, port side 02. This one should be starboard 02, which it is, and starboard 01. Good. So the naming conventions did work out correctly. Reactors. Turn those off on the HUD. And I'm going to go ahead and put these into the reactor group as well. So off and off. Okay, so cameras, and then the tedious task of naming all of these, which is going to be a pain. Right, so I think that solved our backup reactor issues. I think we have gyros. What we do not have is computers, and I do need quite a few computers, so maybe this room is a good room to consider computers. And put 2 computers here. Which would be 4, which is a good idea. I think I need 6 or 7 computers total. There we go. More shields. Projector. Alright, we'll focus on the computers for now. So there is... So there'll be 2, there's 4, then we'll go all the way down here to this end, and we should be able to put, can't put ones there. Well, we can put 2 more here. I need to put a couple more in. Just have to figure out where. Well, there's a whole lot of room in here. Maybe we'll put a couple more in here. I think that's plenty. Alright, so this is the forward shield room, I think. Forward tank and gyro room, which is there. That's the next room there. Alright, so we'll start here. So we take possession of all of these guys, which is me. Let's go out and back in. So this is a program block, and I don't think this particular ship, although I'm hoping it will be able to, land on a planet's surface, which means having an artificial horizon not really necessary. So let's do LCDs, which is M-Masters Automatic LCDs 2. Check code, okay, and remember an exit. And then let's go to this one. Okay, so we'll call this program block hack defense. Hacker drone protection. Okay. Check code. Okay. Remember an exit. Then we'll bounce back to that one. This one will be for inventory. Well, actually, ISI, which is an inventory manager. Edit. Browse. ISI's inventory manager. Okay. Auto disassemble false. So we're going to have to put in some auto crafting LCDs. So we'll do that. And there's also I want to change. Here we go. Okay, these are ridiculously large numbers because I'm using Kentry reactors. So the defaults are what they are, but I want it to put just a hideous amount. I want them to be full. It will balance, but I want them to be full. So there was LCDs, which is auto crafting 1. There was also LCD panels, inventory, and IM. Display the current amounts of different types following just inventory. Oh, yes. All right. So, because ISI is running in here, maybe the hangar bay would be a more logical place for the scripts. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and put them in the hangar. Yeah, we'll put them right here. All right, so one, two, little hard freeze there. So the first thing we're going to do is take possession of these. So me, yes. So this is actually auto crafting panel 2. This is going to be auto crafting 1. That Izzy will use. Inventory manager, which puts all that information there, and then inventory. I'm not sure why that isn't working. Block SC edit. LCD auto crafting. So this is ISSI's main status board, so it is showing what's going on. I thought this was oh, okay, that actually kind of makes sense. Okay, custom data, and then opponent. No items of type component found. Yep. Well, that's really strange that this is not working. LCD auto crafting. Maybe we can edit, check code, file, number. Warning, no assemblers found. That is true. Oh! Speaking of assemblers. That is very true. Do not have assemblers. Alright, so LCDs are running. Damn, it's amazing. Once I start scripts, that everything does strange things. Alright, program block, and let us see what we got here. So, browse workshop. Block renamer, battery status, which is actually really good. We could do the speed matcher. That would actually be a great idea. Battery status. Okay. Battery status LCD. Oh, you know what? There's just way too many batteries. So, never mind. That's probably not a good one. Oh, nanobot. There we go. Okay, that one is a good one to have. Pair group 1C. Alright, so I'm going to highlight all of these guys, and then we're going to call a group build and repair group 1. So this is actually all of these guys. And one of the things I do need to do is actually set these up. So help others, build new is turned on. These are going to be into fly mode. We're actually going to grind if weld gets stuck. I use particular colors, so 113.2 and 100, and then the most hideous hot pink you could ever possibly see, 313.2, and this is also going to be 100. We are going to grind enemy blocks. We're going to grind not owned blocks. I'm going to leave neutral blocks because I don't want to piss any of my allies off. And then we're going to scroll down here, furthest away first, which is fine. And then push ore ingots immediately because it will collect those for us. Push items. I'm not sure what items is. I'm assuming this is hand tools. Yeah, so tools, weapons, ammo bottles, blah, blah, blah. And also components as we grind things down. The other thing I want to do is turn this down to 15 because otherwise it is absolutely obnoxious. Okay, so these are configured. They are turned off, but they are configured. All right. Do one more thing here. So this is BRS. So we'll do one more thing. So the status panels here are separated with commas. So quote LCD panel BRS status 01, and then quote comma, and then let us do, so I want to put one aft, one forward, should be a space, and good. Okay, so that is a 1, this will be a 2, this will be a 3, and this will be a 4. And see. Yes, I do want you to remember changes. Alright, so those panels are not found, which is to be expected, because I haven't created them. Okay, I'm going to cheat one more time here, and doors, large gates open, so I can move around very freely. Alright. The real question is what to do here. So the intention was to put was to put connectors up here. Now, the question is, given the fact that I've got an antenna that's 5 wide, do I want to put a piston up here? And pistons, of course, are kind of bad news. But it would extend at least I think it would extend the connector out beyond the end of the antennas. So I guess we might as well live dangerously. So piston, there's a piston. So there should be the port and starboard. Okay. And this will be the starboard forward connector. I think I kind of like those sideways like that. All right, and this is connector port forward. Huh. Oh, yeah. All right. We're going to change things. So they will go on the way we want them to go on. All right, and we'll do this one more time. Take possession of everything. Yes. Piston, which is starboard, forward, connector, then connector, starboard forward. All right, so if I am let's call this one 3, and the reason I'm calling this one 3 is that so the forecastle will have 1, the fantail will have 2, so this one will be 3, and the upper fantail will be 4. So, alright, that will work once I recompile. So let me zoom all the way to this end and put and this is actually 4. Okay. Wow, look at that. It probably found it. Alright. So I guess I could put in the hangar bay, maybe. So these are still not responding. That doesn't make any sense. The script says program block ISI edit. Auto crafting 1, auto crafting 2. Maybe we'll try maybe auto crafting won't even put up the display if Maybe that's what it is. 1. Alright. So, the intention, and this is what I'm going to have to figure out how to accomplish. So we have reactors and gyros up here. So my thoughts here are, so EZO's upgrade modules, which are these things here attached to the side of the shields, they work on the shields, and they also work on assemblers and refineries. So they're basically a quadruple upgrade module. So they can do efficiency, they can do yield and speed, and then for the shields they act as a overall booster. So actually really neat stuff. Oh, I'm at 1 hour and 20. Oh my goodness. So having said that, I guess this is a great place to stop because I'm way over time anyway. So this is Kenty Tiger signing off. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time.